Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a let's play for Meeples Station. It'll be a continuous thing if, it's worth it. And I've really enjoyed it. Meeples Station, for those of you that don't know, is a management game where you're trying to survive in space. It's not first person, it's more third person. You are the commander, you are the manager. You kind of give jobs to people and tell them what you need to do. All I can tell you is enjoy the playthrough. If you haven't seen it before, it is an in-depth game. The campaign is worth playing, but I'm not going to play the campaign. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, and you'll see everything that it has to do. Alright, so new campaign, then Sandbox, then you see the challenges. This is how hard and difficult you want to make it. So we're going to do challenging. Alright, now it's loading up and it takes a little bit to load all the resources to do. And now we have a fresh map with absolutely nothing on it. You can hit that button, you can see all the neat little squares. This is where you can build in. Now, you have to check out all of the neat little buttons. Start game, building, everything. And everything costs credits, and you can see the credits in the top right hand-ish corner. So start dropping some halls down, the floors pretty much. Figure out exactly where I want to put it. That looks good. Got to get rid of that one though, because we need to put docking clamps and leave enough space up front so that it can still get trade ships and the such. But we'll get into that a little later. Expand that out just a little bit more so that I've got some room to play. That looks good. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. No. 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, if you look at the bottom right, you'll see essentials. Those things are required in order to get started. If you don't have one of them, then you're pretty much going to kill your meeples. Because, meeples are peoples. And we got to take care of all of them. Just went up to another level. Oh, I went down a level. Now, where do I want to put these solar panels? Yeah, right on that corner. That looks about right, at least to get started. Yeah. Solar panels obviously don't need like full room, but if you notice there that neat little electric sign on it, that's so that you can get power. Put the little power cell on and you can pull power right off of the cells. What should I do next? Oh, if you hover over the screen, you see that it showed oxygen 0. Yeah, that's because there's no oxygen down there. I don't like those there, though, so let's try something else. Can't go into that space. Let's go over here. That looks like a good place to put all my passive stuff. So delete that and put it there instead. Yeah, solar panels right there. Go down a level so I know I'm in the right place. And that looks about right. Yeah, that looks much better. Now I can just drop the power cell right there, and I know it's going to hook up automatically. And anything that's over it's going to have power. So we put life support because life support is like, people like air. Everyone likes air. And let's see, what else can we put? Water tank, yes. Got to put the water tank in so that it can do things. Ice processor so that it can melt the ice and turn it into water. Yeah, let's put an oxygen tank in. That looks like a nice thing to do. Then we'll hit our utilities, and when you hit the utilities button, you can see that you got all kinds of different options, but we want to connect the oxygen up. So now as life support's creating oxygen in there, it's also storing it into the tank once it's done. Now, fish tank, let's put it right there. That looks good. In fact, let's put 2 down. Yeah, because we get more fish. Then we got to put waste ejectors on it so that it can actually spit out all the waste from the fish, because you know fish are not as clean as they no. Yeah, they're disgusting. Put down another water tank because you know always good to have water around. Connect the lines, and you see all those different lines right there. Just connect the water to there. And what else can we fit in there? I think that will take care of everything. Now, you see the oxygen, yeah, it's not moving yet. It's still showing 0 because we got to create the water in order for it to separate into oxygen, and yeah, that'll eventually go up. Give it time. Okay, so we're gonna add an airlock right here. That looks confusing. I like that. Yeah, we'll go there, and then one more. Yeah, we'll put the airlock right at the end of that. In order to rotate it, I'm hitting R so that I can place it exactly where I want. That looks like the right place. And then we'll put a bulkhead because that actually keeps it airtight. There's the suit rack. Let's put that right next to the door. That looks good. Okay, so small vent. Small vents will end up pushing air into different parts of the station. If we put this one right there, then we connect the oxygen line right there and there. Now oxygen should be pushed all over the station. See how it went up 1%? Oh crap, forgot about the rock crusher. That's a passive thing, so we can just stick that right there. The rock crusher will end up like tearing up raw materials and turn it into usable ore. Let's go with a basic bed. Can assign quarters to each one, or we can auto assign it, and it'll just give, you know, whatever meeple happens to be at the top that doesn't have a bed. Yeah, that'll be more than enough. We're only going to start with like 5, but more meeples will come, and they'll come pretty quick. And there's a slight bonus that you get from them where they're happier if you separate them out and they have their own quote-unquote private quarters. Yeah, well, if we put bulkhead walls, now bulkheads are walls, put it between each individual one, and then we throw a basic door down in front of all of them. That's considered private quarters in a private room. So they'll be happier for longer. See how that went up 21%? Those were annoying as heck. Alright, so put bulkheads there and there. Then we can throw a door in this spot. And we can start putting refineries and things of that nature. Modules. Put a vent in there so that air can travel a little quicker. Oh, no. Hook up the oxygen. Throw some power down there because it's going to be needed. Yeah, and you see how it connected at the bottom? Now let's throw a refinery right there. Yeah. And then we'll put a smelter, make sure it's facing the right way. One there, and do I want to put one in? Yeah, why not? Okay, up to 47% oxygen. Yay. They need to be able to clean themselves and use the bathroom. That's how they shower, is using the bathroom. So we'll put a couple down to make sure they all have access to it. And obviously, you know, meeples are disgusting too. So 1, 2 to kick out the waste. Now, it's asking for water, but we'll get to that in a second. Throw down a kitchen so that our chefs can actually make some food. And yes, there's a lot involved, but you know, it'll all come together. All right, so let's connect it all out. Start with power so that we can power up the kitchen. Put water through it. So now it's all got water and waste. Oh wait, I added those. Never mind, I don't need to add that part. Yay. Now, we need a place for them to be able to eat, so we have to actually put down tables and chairs. These tables also give them a place to actually meet and socialize. So that looks like a good spot. And yes, socializing does make them happier. I don't think I like that there. You know what? I'm just going to take these out. Let's put it right here. No. You know what? Let's go ahead and create a room. Yeah, let's make it a straight up kitchen and split off the bathroom just for a little bit of privacy's sake. Oops. Put a wall between the two. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. At least now, you can go to the bathroom and nobody's going to watch you. Well, kind of. Not much privacy in a small base like this. Alright. So, table there, there, and there? Huh. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Some chairs around the table so that the Meeples have a place to sit. Don't want to block off that other door. A waste bin so that they can throw their trash away. And yes, there are janitors. You have to keep up with that. Waste bins have to be empty, so you have to hook them up to the waste line. Let's put us. Let's worry about the second one later. At least there's one on there, so your janitors can clean up. And then food. Let's put 2 down just because. And then again, hook up power to it because it's asking for power. So we'll just attach it that way, and then we'll add waste to that line, and there we go. Now I have 1,673 credits. All of my essentials are hit. What else do I want to do? Make sure everything's hooked up. Yep, that's all hooked up. That's all hooked up. Okay. Oh yeah, the research desk. That's how you kind of open up everything else. So we put one right there. Because you see all these things are blacked out. Yeah, you can't get to them. Alright, let's make it private so that our scientists have a chance to actually do things and not be watched over, because nobody likes to be watched over when they're working. Okay, so we have some extra money. Let's go ahead, extra credits. Let's go ahead and add another life support down. This way we don't have to worry about it later. Let's add medical supplies, so when and if we get a doctor or somebody gets injured, there's a way to actually heal them up. Make this private as well. And the door. Still have credits that I need to spend. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's no oxygen in there. Let's put a door there for pirates. Let's throw in a small vent right there. And hook up the oxygen so that it can actually flow through. That should go up really fast because it's such a small space. Let's throw another small vent right there. Let's add some more solar panels, why not? Trying to eliminate as many of these credits as I can. Add another power cell, just so that we have it. You want to put the trade docks underneath each other, because if you're looking on the level above it, then or below it, you can't see the one above it. So at least when I'm on this level, I can see both ships that are coming in, and I don't end up missing one. Let's go ahead and add some floors up because it's easier to build this now. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Later on, we'll be able to build like right off of those, and it makes it a lot easier when there's already a ladder in place. Add another waste bin. Make sure that's all hooked up. There. Like I said, this is a management game, so you have to manage everything. And we have 25 credits. What can we do? Can't put in another one. Everything's connected. You know, if I just put this in right now, that'll take care of that. It's enable to trade. Why is this blocked? Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Gotta take these out. So whatever line it's on, it has to be clear. So now that docking bay is open for trade. You do have the option to construct a ship. We'll take care of that much later. But now I have 120 credits. What am I going to do with that? Let's go ahead and add another waste bin. I can't add it there. And we'll connect it. I want to add another ejector. I know what I can do. I'll take that one away. And then I'll add another ejector. This way I know we're not going to end up with waste just sitting around. Everything looks good. Everything is connected. My essentials are checked off. Let's start the game. So these are the 5 that we get. For these first 5, you can make adjustments. You can randomize them. You can change them up a little bit. Okay. My name. That was hard. Smalls. What are we going to call the faction? This is our faction. My faction. The faction. We are the poopers. You'll understand why. So we're going to call this the poop deck station. Hit confirm and we will begin the game on another time. Welcome to the how to start tutorial, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. I guess I'll be back later and see what happens with that. Later, peoples.